The Obama campaign is clearly doubling down on making Mitt Romney's record at Bain the central issue of its campaign at this point. The president said this is not a distraction. This is a centerpiece of the campaign. Is that a mistake at this point in the campaign?
It's certainly a surprise, Anderson, because, the president enters this fray with a lot of evidence that shows that Bain is a respected company. And the president himself, as you point out, listen, he's got people on his staff, starting with his chief of staff, Jack Lew, a wonderful man, who has helped to direct a private equity firm. He's got people in his ranks of fundraising. But Stephen Ratner, who was President Obama's auto bailout czar. I mean, he was the guy who really did, I think, an excellent job with that. Himself has written, and he's had a lot of work with Bain Capital. He said he has written that Bain Capital is a very respectable, even eminent private equity firm. And he went on to say that Bain Capital has created an incalculable number of new jobs in the United States. Which is what Cory
Booker said as well, basically.
Exactly. And let's remember who these investors are in a private equity company like Bain. Many of them are foundations. They're pension funds. They're university endowments. These are not just a lot of fat cats. This is sort of the way capitalism works. So I'm surprised that the president, it's fair game to go and talk about whether being at a private equity firm is good background to be a president or not, just as it was fair game to ask whether being a community organizer was. But to make it the centerpiece of his campaign is a big surprise. And to double down the way he did today was a major surprise to me.
Because do you think it gets interpreted as him attacking private equity?
No, I think it gets interpreted as something more than that, especially in the business community. There has been, as you know, an anxiety, a fear, an anger on the part of many in the business community by what they regard as a hostility toward private enterprise, toward business, and the job creation that successful, CEOs do. That's part of what their job is, and they help to create the jobs. It's worth remembering how many Democrats in the past have supported private enterprise. Paul Tsongas from Massachusetts, a strong Democrat, he once said something I've always remembered, and that is, you cannot love employees and hate employers. And the message that many are taking away from the president's campaign right now is not just about Bain Capital. It's about people who are in private sector. I'm not sure that's what they mean to communicate, but boy, that's sure what's coming across to